Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Advanced Minecraft with Doctrzombie. I know you guys have been waiting for this one for a long time. This is going to be my Redstone tutorial for 1.5. And I have to apologize for it taking so long, but I was having difficulty getting the resources as well as the time to record the video. And I still don't have everything I wanted. This world just does not spawn spiders anywhere, and I cannot get string for my bows, which to make dispensers. So you're going to have to use your imagination a little bit for that. But what I did want to show you is the new redstone stuff. And we'll start with this. This is a booster track, and when the booster track is unpowered and a minecart rolls over it, it is stopped immediately, like a brake. And if it's powered, the minecart will then move off in the direction that it's moving and receive a small little speed boost. More so when someone's riding in it. There you go. See, it slowed down and then started up again. I'm going to go and rest in a bed so that it's daytime. Alright, we're back. I've had to record this video maybe 3 or 4 times because creepers have shown up and blown up my track, or people have shown up at my house and I had to go answer the door, all sorts of crap, but so I want to frickin' finish, damn it. So here we go. If I power the track by putting a redstone torch next to it, it becomes a booster. I will give this a shove and try to hop in, but the lag caused by Cam Studio is making that difficult, so I will try again. And here we go. Push, jump in, and off we go. Now, we stop here on this little ramp because it's not powered, it acts as a brake. And when it receives power, in spite of the fact that the cart's not moving, if we receive power on a flat track that's not moving, the cart won't go anywhere. Because it's on a ramp, the cart will then boost off in that direction. So, what I've got here is I've got a simple system for switching the track direction. And you'll notice I've got a lever here that says up right, down straight. Currently it's up, so I'll be sitting around in a loop, and I'll just come back where I showed up at. So if I press the button, the track will go around in the loop. It'll slow down because nobody's riding in it. But if someone were riding in it, it would go all the way back up. And if I put more boosters in the area, I could get it to go all around without somebody riding in it. So if you wanted to do something like a cart return or cart exit, something to that effect, that would be your way. If I flip it down, the track changes to that, and we'll go straight when I press the button. The button powers the track, and I'll show you quickly how to do this. I've got a button on the other side of this cobblestone, so when I hit the button, the cobblestone becomes powered. Power transfers to the redstone, goes down this little stairwell, and underneath the block that has the track right here is a redstone torch that is off. That is causing no power to go to the block, no power to go to the track. And that's because I've got a polarity reverser here, so that the button is off, nothing's coming through here, so the redstone torch becomes powered, that's on the side of it, and then sends power to this block. This block becomes powered and sends a null power to that. So when you hit the button, everything reverses, and the track receives power. So, somebody goes riding along, they get stopped on the brake, they can look up here, they can change the direction of the track, they can press the button to go. And off we go down here. Now, you might have noticed a few things there. And, I should have made this a little taller. Oh god. Don't hit that. Okay. Little surprise for later. Alright. So, you might have noticed 2 or 3 things happen as I drove by. This is the first room. The cart comes down the track and it hits these 3 panels. These are detector plates, and when a cart rests on top of them, it sends power to anything nearby. Now you notice that it shot an arrow out here, but it didn't hit me, because I was going too fast. So you have to take this in mind if you want to set up something like an Indiana Jones type trap, where your cart goes rolling by and shoots arrows at you. This arrow will hit you if you're resting in the cart, if you're going slow enough. And let me demonstrate. Yeah, the arrow did hit me because I was in the cart. But if you're going by too fast, the time it takes for the cart to roll over, the redstone to generate to the dispenser, and the arrow to shoot out, you will be long gone. So you have to keep in mind where you want your dispenser to be. Or you have to put in a delay, something like that. So anyway, then the cart proceeds into this room, and we've got our note blocks here. Now, because we're using a delay here, we can change this by right-clicking it, how long between this note sounds here and that note sounds here. So if I drop the cart you hear the slight delay in between the two. Otherwise, you just hear a clang of both of them going off at the same time. Now, I wanted to show this quickly. I originally had put the delay repeater here, and when I did that, this redstone became just an L shape, and the power only went to this note block. So you have to keep in mind that this does not register by redstone as being a redstone circuit. So you have to have a length going in and a length coming out before it actually works correctly. Otherwise, it just won't. The redstone won't pick it up. So there are other things that behave that way. So you need to keep in mind that if it doesn't look like your redstone is pointing to a device, the chances are it won't work. Now what we've got here is a redstone circuit that can be easily hidden. And most of the time when you're doing stuff with redstone, you don't want your players to know about it. So if you run over this track, you have no idea what's going on. But what is going on is the redstone is going around here. So if you're going at the right speed anyway, I was going to put a dispenser here so that your minecart would roll over it, trigger something, you'd keep going, but the arrow would hit you somewhere around here. You know, it's trial and error mostly. You could add delays, repeaters in there, you could shorten the length, extend the length, anything, make a power booster here so that the cart's going faster, and you can just set up all sorts of little arrow things. Now another fun fact that I wanted to demonstrate but couldn't is that when an arrow goes through lava, it bursts into flames. I don't believe it does any extra damage or anything crazy like that, but if you set up something like this, a little lava waterfall, then shoot an arrow through the lava, people won't even see it coming. They'll just be driving along here, they'll think, oh, it's a lava next to a wall. Next thing you know, a rain of lava arrows will hit them as they go by. That could be fun. Now here's the last thing I wanted to show you guys, and I didn't want it to go off prematurely, because it was kind of a secret surprise. Because when you hit a detector plate, it sends power directly below it, you can put a detector plate on top of TNT, and it'll go off. Now I already mentioned that since TNT has such a long delay anyway, if something hits it, it'll go off before when the player is long gone. But if you put a break in front of it, the player will be forced to stop. So, if you are, and let me probably add some power in here because we'll probably be going too slow for it to make a difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a couple power rails just to emphasize my point here. That's 3 of them. By the way, if you hook up 3 power rails together and put down a red torch, the power will travel to all 3 of them. They act kind of like redstone in that they will transfer power to nearby objects. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to climb in, hit the button to go off. Arrow will miss me. We'll get power, and we stop on the brake long enough to jump out and notice, oh god, the TNT hits us. And that's it for the redstone tutorial. Hopefully these small applications can help you improve your use of redstone in a practical way, or just in a neat way. Once again, redstone really doesn't have too much of a practical use in single-player Minecraft, but in multiplayer you can set up all sorts of neat traps, dungeons, and such using the techniques that I've just taught you. So, if you'd like to see more use of redstone, please let me know. It'll take a while, but I'll eventually do it. If you guys would like to see more Minecraft videos, let me know what you'd like to see. I'm happy to do tutorials of any type, or just show off neat things that I've seen. So, let me know. This is Doctrzombie for Advanced Minecraft.